Hey YouTube, what's up? I figured I'd make a updated video on the truck. Quite a bit has changed really. The big thing is fenders, doors, cab, box, front bumper, hood, all repainted. The only thing didn't get repainted was the roof and the tailgate. The paint actually turned out really good. It's actually a little bit dirty, but it's really nice. Obviously you can tell I did not keep the chrome molding, however you want to say for it, and I just went with a single Duramax EFI Live badge. The other thing that changed was I got horn blasters, the spare tire delete kit. I didn't have a spare tire anyway, so it didn't matter to get rid of the spare tire because it wasn't even there anyway. What else? So just a little rundown. The Boost Auto Parts mirrors with the sequential lights and the high output reverse lights that is wired to my dome lights. They'll come on with that. The XD wheels, I can't remember what they are exactly, but pretty nice, not bad. I do plan on getting some TIS 20 by 12, 20 by 10, maybe 22 by 10. I haven't decided yet, but and the 33 by 12 and a half ridge grapplers, which I absolutely love these tires. The paint matched, I think they're like Cadillac door handles with the chrome handles. Full 5-inch exhaust with a 3-inch downpipe with a 8-inch tip. I had the axle dump on for a while and kind of realized that it's a little obnoxious, and besides, this is way cooler anyway. Sounds a lot throatier, and don't mind my messy garage. So these are Spider headlights, I believe, with the DRL outline, projector as a low beam, and then obviously just a high beam. LED blinkers, paint matched underneath. I'm gonna actually redo this because this was just something to see if I would like it, and I absolutely love it, so I need to do it and do it a lot better. New fog light housings. It's got LEDs everywhere. This is my second lower bumper since I've had the truck repainted. I actually ripped this part off at Silver Lake this year and had to scramble and get that fixed. We'll get to the under the hood in a minute. I got a fast 165 with a sump over there. It's just a feed. Airbags on obviously both sides. Fifth wheel hitch for hauling my camper. 2015 style bumper with the Gen Y. And then I have the Kurt hitch because obviously the old hitch will not work with this bumper because there's no bolts to mount right there. So I have that. There's the train horns. What else? And then I have these are the petcocks for my airbags, and then my air connection is right there, so I can hook up air and fill them. LED brake light, LED tail lights. These are the traction bars that I built myself. It goes around this little brace in the frame. Back to the axle, those are welded straight to the axle. I need to have new brackets to fix or to redo those. Just a quick interior thing. I have EGTs, boost, and then this is a digital air gauge for my horn blasters. Touchscreen radio with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, whatever. I only use Apple CarPlay. And then my edge is over here. Nothing really special inside here. It's pretty plain Jane like it would. And this is my button for my train horns. Well, I guess we'll get to the under the hood. I'd like to get a piping kit because it looks a little plain Jane under here and kind of ugly. But it's got back there a 68 millimeter stage 2R Danville. I love that turbo. It is a little laggy hauling my fifth wheel, and on hot days it does lag a little bit, but overall it spools pretty good. I really do enjoy that turbo. I would consider maybe getting a smaller one, but for what it does really well, and there's a lot of room to grow into it. I do plan on doing a S400 style setup or S300. I haven't quite decided what I want to do there yet, but for right now that turbo works great. It has, obviously you won't be able to see them, 60 over Lincoln diesel injectors. Down in the valley it has a Sportsman CP3 pump. This K&N cold air intake. Let me see if I can get down there. You can kind of see the downpipe back there. Let me get my flashlight out. It has a a filter head delete, and it also has high flow manifolds and up pipes. Really recommend doing those. It lowers your EGTs. Spool up is better, especially with my big turbo. So it claims better gas mileage, which I don't necessarily believe, but overall they sound super cool, super good, and they perform really well. It has great C head gaskets, ARP head studs. It has what else? I just did a new tensioner pulley, which is really irrelevant. It does have the Kodiak fan clutch down there, which helps a lot with keeping this thing cool. I swear I never see over like 175 without the trailer, and with the camper I never really see over 200. So highly recommend that. And then I just have some thermostats from AutoZone. I can't remember what they are. I believe they are like 175 and 180. So this thing does really well staying cool and everything. But EAG grill, it's a 1500 style grill that fits in the 2500. It's advertised as a 1500, but obviously it fits extremely well. No air gaps. I would like to get this painted because eventually this is all going to be color matched, and this is the only black thing. There's a light bar back there. And then you can't really see it well. There's a PPE transmission cooler. That helps out a lot. It has lowered my trans temps by about 20 degrees. Like I see about 170 driving regularly. And then when I add my camper ice, never really see over 180. So it's pretty good. That's on like a, say, 80 degree day. Normally I would see probably over 200. But yeah, I would like to start making videos on this thing. I'm not really sure what to make, because obviously the truck's got a lot done already to it. I would like to do Kryptonite upper control arms, because eventually this thing's gonna need ball joints, and I do not want to mess with those ball joints at all. My plans for the truck long term would be, I would like to do a solid axle swap kit from WFO with King coilovers. The only issue with that whole thing is I have to go up another 2 inches, which I love the way this thing sits as it is, It hauls my camper perfectly. It's not too tall, it's not too short. So I will probably wait more till this thing's a toy. I would like to put a new frame underneath it. It's not in horrible shape, it's just not in great shape either. I have replaced the spare tire bracket back there. I replaced this fuel tank support bracket and the one up front. So yeah, it's not in horrible shape. It's not in great shape. I have fixed a lot of it. But overall,